Hello friends, my name is Varun Kumar and I am from sitestudy.com. In this video I will show you how you can set up a new bare Linux system with Apache, MySQL and PHP7. In my previous video you have seen how we can launch new EC2 instance from Amazon AWS cloud services. So we will be quickly creating new instance in this video. You must know Amazon EC2. What is EC2? EC2 is Amazon service in which you will get bare Linux systems, bare Windows systems to host your servers in the cloud. So we will not be talking about that. You can watch my previous video. I have explained lots of things in that. So we will be quickly creating new instance by clicking create volume. Then we will be selecting general purpose 2 and size 1 GB. So no, we don't want to create a volume. We want to go to EC2 dashboard. We will go to running instances, launch instance, and we will select Amazon Linux ME as my favorite, and also we will select t2.micro. So if you are in a free tier, you must use the EC2 tier, and we will be using 10 GB storage is more than enough, but you will be using about your according to your use case. And we will be adding tag site study, not site study, there will be name here, and tag will be site study here, site study. Configure security group. We must use SSH. I have shown everything about these things. I have explained everything in my previous video about Nginx setup. So if you want to learn more about these things, you can watch that video. So HTTP, and also we will be using HTTP rule for inbound HTTP traffic. Review and launch. So SSH has been configured, and so we can log in into our browser. So choose an existing key pair. We will be creating a new key pair of name site study. We must have to download the key pair. We will be downloading it. Launch instance. Clicking on launch instance, it will launch our instance. So in EC2 dashboard you can see our instance has been started. So it's it's running, right? So to connect, I will connect it with I'll use commander. You can use any command line utility in AWS documentation. You may use putty, you may use a bitwise SSH client, but I am happy with this tool. This is commander. I have installed custom SSH tools. So I will give path of my file, and it's here with name of site study.pem, and I have to give the IP address here, and the username you may know is EC2 user. So after pressing enter, it will SSH me into the new created instance. So for first time it will be asking if you want to continue. The authenticity cannot be established. So for it's only for the first time. After you press enter, it will never ask the same question again. So it's asking to update the instance. Sudo yum update. We will fire command sudo yum update. Yes, we want to update our instance packages. So it's updating. I think only kernel package is available to update, so it will update it. So you have to wait if there are more than one package to be updated. Sometimes it's very fast. It gets updated. It updates very fast. Sometimes it takes time. It's taking more than usual. Yeah, it's ready. So now to install Apache, you have to now first we will install Apache. To install Apache, we have to fire a command sudo yum sudo yum install http 24 httpd 24, yes, httpd 24. You can watch it here. This is Apache of 2.4 version. We'll press yes to install this. Then we'll install PHP7 with sudo yum install PHP7 0. Sorry, we must install sudo php yum install 7.0. So yes, we want it. So now Apache has been configured. So if you want to check how Apache works, you have to fire command sudo service httpd start. So now Apache has been started. To check, you can copy this IP address of the our Linux instance. Now you can see that Apache has been started, so it's working. If you want to host your file on Apache, it's in this directory where www.html. So if you are not familiar with this, you have to install FileZilla HTTP client. I have also shown this in my previous video. If you want to see in more detail, you can watch my previous video. So I am also quickly showing here. We have to add new site with site study, right? So we have to add the host address and select protocol as SFTP and logon type with key file. Username is ec2-user and key file, we have to browse the key file in downloads and select ppk file, PEM file, and the file is sitestudy.pem. Okay, pressing OK, and we'll be getting connected. So now we are connected. So this is the directory /var, like we can copy it from here, var html www. We can copy it from here, copy and paste it here. So here is the HTML directory. You can see that it's empty. After you are adding a file here, it will be showing up here. So I'll show you how you can do that. I will be quickly creating it from command line, sudo vi by index.html. So now we are in Vim editor. If you don't know Vim editor, you can Google it, but I will be creating a video about Vim editor in my future sessions. Here I will add some HTML and the title tag, the head tag, so Vim editor will help you to add code from command line, which will reduce your task. So we will be adding only a hi, and there will be a title page, title tag. So this is only basic tag. We will not be adding required tags of like document type. So it's just a demonstration session title. So I have shown, yeah. So we will be saving with WQ. So it's saved. So now we can check our page by refreshing. So it's high. So you can see that whatever you place it here will be showing at your server side. If you have a domain, what you have to do is just point a record of this, your domain a record. Just point your a record of your domain to this IP address. So it will connect your domain name with this server, and whatever placed in this folder, where www.html will be served with your website. But this is only a static website. If you want to host a static website, this will be fine. But if you want to host a PHP site, we will be removing. We have installed PHP, so you can also host PHP site. But if you want database, you have to install database. I will be showing how you can install database, but before that I will be changing the file name of index.html to index.php, so that I can show you that PHP is also running .php, and we will be editing the file and editing a PHP code here like this. PHP echo, only just same demonstration code, hi, and closing the PHP tags, and this is the body tag, writing and quitting, and refresh. And also you can see that it's smaller, and undo this, and we can hi from PHP. So now you can see that it's running PHP and Apache. If you want to connect it to MySQL, you have to install sudo yum install mysql-server. So it will be installing MySQL-server. So it's pretty much fine. So you have to just install MySQL-server. And so if you want to check if MySQL is working or not, first you have to run sudo yum sudo service mysqld start. So it will be starting your MySQL service, and now MySQL is running. You can open MySQL shell by mysql root -p, password is blank. You can list databases by command show databases. You can create a database, create site study database, create we have to add command create database site study. We'll exit this. So we will try to host WordPress with this database, which is the most popular CMS system. So we will be going into cdvar www/html lsl sudo rm r star. We'll be removing everything here, so it's cleaned up. First we have to download WordPress. Here we can download it with wget command, sudo wget https wordpress.org/latest.zip. This will install the latest WordPress CMS to this system. We will unzip this, unzip latest. So it's a permission denied. We have to add sudo, because this permission, we don't have permission to this directory. We have to execute this with the help of sudo only. And you can see that it's inside WordPress. So if you are pressing here, this will be nothing, but if it is in the WordPress folder, we have to install. Also we have to install the MySQL extension, which we can install with the sudo yum install PHP. This is the extension which is required for PHP to connect to MySQL. So we will be installing sudo yum with the help of sudo yum PHP7 mysql-nd. This will be installing our the extension required for PHP to connect to MySQL instance, MySQL database. So we have successfully installed it, but refreshing this, you will not be getting the removal of error. This will be removed with the help of restarting our server with the help of sudo service httpd restart. This is, we are restarting our Apache server. Pressing enter, this is restarting our server. So now you can see that WordPress installation has been started, but we don't want it in the WordPress folder. If you want it on your domain, first connect your domain with the this IP address by adding a record, then open the WordPress setup with the help of your domain. So but we don't want it in the WordPress folder, we want it on our root directory. We can do this by moving all the files here. First we'll remove sudo rm latest zip folder, latest.zip lsl. Latest.zip has been removed. So we will be removing all the files in WordPress directory here with the help of command sudo yum, so not your sudo yum, sudo mv -r with the, you can also put smaller r or capital R, WordPress /star to this directory. So invalid option. So -r is not, -r don't work with mv command, it works with only cp command. So the file has been moved, and we can remove the empty WordPress directory by sudo rm and WordPress. So it's fine, cannot remove WordPress, so we have to put a -r. So here it's removed WordPress, and now you can see it's not found. But if you can directly try to connect to the IP address, so now it started. So let's go. I'll just demonstrate the usage of MySQL. We have created site study database before, if you remember, and we will be adding a database name site study here, and database username is root, password is blank, localhost wp, and submit. So but we don't have the permission to paste this text, so the Apache don't have permission here. It's the permission, the root have only permission to write this directory. So this is also an error. So we can remove this problem with the help of sudo chown -r apache and apache dot. With this, after pressing this command, you can see that all this file has the ownership of all this file is only with the root, but now we have changed ownership to the file with the Apache user and Apache group. So we can ls again, ls-l. So now you can see that the user is Apache and there is user root. So we can solve the, if you got stuck here sometime, you can also solve this problem, and we can go back here and try to submit. Try again. We have to just remove the password field and try to submit. So now it's not giving that error. So run the install. So we can add title as site study and username as site study. I will not be saving the password because we will be deleting everything after this, and we will be adding info@sitestudy.com and installing the WordPress. So now we have installed the WordPress. We can see the website with the help of IP address. So now you can see that we have installed Apache, PHP, MySQL, and also WordPress, which is the most popular content management system, most of the time you only need Apache, PHP, and MySQL for this WordPress, and because we don't require that for cooking the food, just a joke. So you can see that it's very easy. So if you have any questions, comments, and suggestions for me, for which video, for which subject you want to get a video, you can write me a comment, and please tell me which part of which command you like the most in this video. I am a Linux ninja. I do lots of commands, and if you want some command, we can make some video of next sessions, and please suggest me future video suggestions, so I can make videos about your interests. And so thanks for watching, and please try, and you can comment me if you get stuck anywhere. So please subscribe to our channel if you want to. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to get more videos about Linux programming or some other technical trainings. I will be adding lots of things in future. So thanks for watching.